This video was inspired by a trending brand on Amazon merch that you should not be selling. Now, if you're not familiar with the products in this brand, it may look safe, right? You got to do your due diligence, of course, but a lot of them aren't even trademarked, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you won't get rejected if you try to sell them. So I'm going to show you what this brand is, why you shouldn't be selling it. Then I'm going to pivot and show you a much better and safer way of finding both trending and evergreen designs that you can sell. So let's get to it. So the brand that I wanted to warn you about today is called Lyric Life. All right, Lyric Life, L-Y-R-I-C-L-Y-F-E. I do not know the backstory, but it appears that they somehow, some way have the rights to sell the most popular lyrics and or song names spanning like at least 40 years, I think. You've got the song I Will Survive. Let's see. I Will Survive song. Let's see what year that song came out. Yeah, I Will Survive, 1978. I'm going to assume that that is the right song that we are thinking of. So this is spanning over 40 years. That is insane. Freebird, Achy Breaky Heart, I Wanna Rock, Sweet Home Alabama. Guys, don't ask me to sing these songs. If you hear me saying the lyrics and it's playing in your head, leave it at that. Because if there's one thing I'm not good at in this life, it is singing. You don't want to hear me sing. Big Wheels Keep on Turning, Sweet Home Alabama, Ooh Baby I Love Your Way Every Day, Achy Breaky Heart, Freebird, Achy Breaky Heart again, Wichita Lineman, Cause I'm Free as a Bird Now and This Bird Cannot Change, Born to Be Wild, I Want to Dance with Somebody, shout out Whitney Houston. You guys get where I'm going with this, right? If you didn't know any better, or you were just born yesterday, or you live under a rock, you might not know that these are very popular song lyrics, again, spanning multiple decades. And somehow, some way, Lyric Life has the rights to sell them, which does not mean that we can sell them. Okay, I didn't even mention the BSRs on some of these products, you know, ranging from 400,000, which is not that great, to 6,000 for the Freebird shirt with the American flag. All right, not even a great design, but 6,800 BSR. I mean, that's a bestseller if I've ever seen one. I Wanna Rock, 11,000 BSR. I Will Survive, 20,000 BSR. Sweet Home Alabama, 100,000 BSR. Sweet Home Alabama, Where the Skies Are So Blue. You know, they basically, these designs aren't even good. 18,000 BSR. Ooh Baby I Love Your Way Every Day, 17,000. Cause I'm Free as a Bird, another Freebird shirt, 17,000. Okay, you guys get the point. This brand is not selling well because of their ability to design t-shirts. Their t-shirt design's not great at all. I mean, let me know if you disagree in the comments, but I mean, come on now. We can do better. That being said, people love these songs, therefore they love the shirts, and we, as researchers, right, that just want to make sales. And what's the easiest way to a sale? Sell things that people are actively looking to buy. Well, how about evergreens that are selling well year-round? Yes, sign me up. But, of course, the caveat, you know, asterisk, we have to have the rights to actually sell them. So this is a massive brand on Amazon merch, and unfortunately, they dangle a lot of bestsellers in front of us that if we're not familiar with the song lyrics, we might be mistaken and try to target them. That is a quick way to get your account in trouble. So I wanted to warn you about this brand. Now let me show you what I think you should do instead of targeting this brand. I recommend using a niche research tool when it comes to finding niches for Amazon and Amazon merch in general. It filters out the non-merch products. It helps skip over niches that might get you in trouble. And it has built-in things that can expedite you finding what you're looking for. In this example, I'm using Merch Dominator. I'm going to link to them in the description. And what they do better than any other tool, bar none, is help find trends. So let's start with finding trends. Then I'm going to show you how to find evergreens. To start, I'm going to go to MBA and KDP for Merch by Amazon, click Bestsellers, and then under the sorting dropdown, I'm going to switch it to Newest. It's going to look for recently uploaded designs that have already made a sale. Now, I had already peeked before I hit record, and there's at least like 3 or 4 sub niches or niches in general, whatever we want to call them really, that I think stand out as potential emerging trends. Everything you see behind us has been uploaded in just the past few days and is already sold. So I saw this one, voting is my quote black job. Now I don't even know why that's trending. I don't need to know everything, right? I do need to validate that it's safe, of course, but voting is my black job. I'm guessing it's related to the video I did 1 week ago where I talked about emerging trends are going to be consistent from now until the end of the year when we're in this election cycle here in the US. We saw it 4 years ago. We saw it 4 years before that. And here we are in 2024. No surprises. So here's another voting is my black job. Voting is my black job. So there's multiple of those. There's this Stop Project 2025. I don't know what it means, but Stop Project, Stop Project. Here's another Stop Project shirt. Okay, so I'd say that's another potential emerging niche. I don't even know what it is. I see a Trump, hair on the 2025, so who knows what that is. But that looks like another emerging potential trend. Here is WTF is Brandon talking about. I swear I saw another one. Yep, here behind me. WTF is Brandon talking about. So guys, you get the point, right? Stop Project again here. There's definitely... Okay, here's another one. With fear for our democracy, I dissent. In fear for our democracy, I dissent. Justice Sotomayor. In fear for our democracy, I dissent. There's 4 of them in a row right there, guys. Then 2 more down here in the bottom row. So now let's go ahead and focus on evergreens that can potentially sell well right now, plus have a little bit of a potential upside in terms of demand. So I'm going to go back to NBA and KDP, go to best sellers, and I'm going to go to the Olympic sports list that you saw me reference in yesterday's top 5 niches of the week video, because the Olympics is right around the corner. Now, I won't be including the word Olympics in my listings, but if people are watching from around the world, the best of the best athletes play these specific sports, that means shirts related to these sports could be popular. So here is the list. I'll link to it in the description as well, along with my link to Merch Dominator. For instance, did you know golf was an Olympic sport? So I can go over here to Merch Dominator and just type in golf. And then I'm going to hit search. Now, if you do a 1-word search, you may also want to go up here and next to the search bar, select in title. Okay, so now everything that shows up in search results has to have the word golf in the title. And now I can browse all of these sub niches related to golf, or at least that are indexed on the word golf, just as a quick example. And again, there's going to be a potential, and dare I say probable, uptick in demand for these products from people that are watching the Olympics, right? Because they're going to be watching it on TV. So let's do at least one more example. By the way, I think this list is both summer and winter Olympics. So make sure, if you're going to try to capitalize on the fact that the Summer Olympics are about to be on, that you choose sports that are in the summer. For instance, I was thinking like swimming might be a good one. I'm assuming that's a Summer Olympic sport. I could be wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and type in swimming and hit search. And all of these listings should be potentially related to swimming in general. I mean, some of them just say IP in pools. That one might not see the boost that we're projecting, but a lot of these are kind of swimming shirts with a USA theme. It looks like people are already out ahead of this idea. It doesn't mean there's not room for more, but this is at least some validation. I mean, look at the BSRs: 160K, 175K, 188K, 200K, 271K, 295K. All right, there's definitely some potential here. Just don't fly too close to the sun. There is definitely a gray area where it's, I don't know. All I'm going to say, guys, I mean, because I'm not the expert here, but when I see a listing like this one to me definitely is, it looks almost like Amazon has a partnership with the Olympics, right? Even though they don't really have any Olympic exact like rings or intellectual property as far as I can tell in the design that stands out, but I just feel like something like this is probably a little bit too close. It wouldn't even surprise me if they like somehow stole that image from the website. Although I'm just making this up as I go, right? I'm a talking head. I don't know everything. All I'm saying is like, you don't need to make it Olympic themed per se. Just know that, hey, if the Olympics are on and these sports are on TV, then those sports in general will see a bump in demand, okay? And if you're looking for ideas and styles, you can use tools like Merch Dominator to see a lot of those best sellers and have them served up to you on a platter. Along with, of course, how to find those emerging trends. Even if you don't follow politics, there's going to be new political ones every other day. You know what I mean? Seriously, it's that often. I don't even watch the news, so I don't know how anybody keeps up with this. But if you have an appetite for that, you should at least capitalize on it as much as you can through selling t-shirts. So guys, thank you for watching. Please check out Merch Dominator. Check out the list of Olympic sports, both linked in the descriptions. Hit that like button if you found this helpful. Subscribe, and I'll see you soon with another new video.